Pour a glass of Toscana wine and let's make delicious, decadent, rich oxtail lasagna. For the oxtails, I have about 4 pounds of really nice oxtails. I have some red chili flakes, black pepper, sea salt, San Marzano tomatoes, some tomato paste, 1 large onion, a large carrot, some celery, 4 cloves of garlic, 4 bay leaves, a couple of sprigs of rosemary, some Italian flat leaf parsley, I have some olive oil, I have some Toscana wine, and remember, if you're not drinking it, you're not cooking with it. First, season your oxtails. And get the seasoning all over your sea salt. And mix them up. You're going to brown your oxtails in small batches. Now that your oxtails are seared all over, pour in a little more olive oil, your celery, carrots, onions, and garlic into the pan. Now that our vegetables have softened a little bit, we'll finish making our sauce. A little more black pepper, a little more sea salt, can of San Marzano tomatoes, about half of the can of tomato paste. Just put it in your San Marzano can and then pour in some wine. This will help to dissolve the tomato paste and get the rest of your tomato juice. Pour that in. Stir this up a little bit. Return your oxtails to your pan. Pour in some of your wine. Bring it up to the top just to cover. A couple of sprigs of rosemary, your bay leaves, and put your parsley on top. And bake in the oven at 275 for 3 hours. Now that the oxtails are fully cooked, strain off as much fat as you can off of the top. After the oxtails have cooled down, separate the meat from the bone. Return the meat to your sauce. Now our meat sauce is ready for lasagna. To make the bechamel, do 4 tablespoons of butter melted, half a cup of flour, whole milk, about 2 cups, pour a little bit in at a time. Don't want to get too much cold milk in your warm sauce. Some pepper. Once your bechamel starts to thicken, put in about not quite a cup of Parmesan. Whisk it up. For your lasagna noodles, heavy sea salted water, and I like to put about 6 lasagna sheets in at a time for 4 minutes. In your baking dish, pour some olive oil. Line the bottom with your lasagna noodles. Use half of your meat sauce and layer it over the first layer of your lasagna noodles. A layer of bechamel. And just spread it out a little bit. Some Parmesan cheese. a little mozzarella cheese, another layer of lasagna noodles, the rest of your meat sauce, a layer of bechamel, a layer of Parmesan cheese, some mozzarella cheese, the top layer of lasagna noodles, the last of the bechamel, and spread it out evenly. Top with more Parmesan cheese and mozzarella cheese. Grind a little black pepper over the top with a little bit of dried oregano. Finally, pour some olive oil over the top. Bake in the oven covered at 400 degrees for 30 minutes. Remove cover and bake an additional 30 minutes. It's time to enjoy with a glass of the Toscana wine that you cooked with. Mangiare.